Hi you guys, welcome to Vlogmas day 1.
Hold this for me, please. Yes.
Welcome to Vlogmas day 1. I'm going to try to be a little bit more consistent this month because last year when I tried, I wasn't consistent like at all. I just gave up halfway through, I'm not even gonna lie, because I kept missing days. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, long time no see. It's been like almost 2 months since I've last posted and I am so sorry about that. I got caught up in all my homework and honestly school is a priority for me over YouTube. I'm so sorry about that, but I'm literally a senior and I graduate next semester, so I cannot mess up whatsoever. We are starting off December very gloomy because yeah, it's super cloudy outside. But I also did my makeup. I don't know, I feel like the lighting's terrible. Let me turn this lamp on right now. Almost at all. Well, you can kind of see it, but yeah, so I'm about to head out. This is what I have on for today. These jeans are a little ripped, which I'm a little bit worried about because it might rain later on today. I'm hoping not. I'm bringing an umbrella just in case. It's supposed to not, like, it's not supposed to rain until like late in the night, and I'm gonna be in my room obviously, but still, just in case it decides to surprise us, I don't want to get caught in the rain. I did also, even if I do get caught in the rain, first of all, I don't want to ruin my hair, but my makeup will be safe, and that's because I got my hands on the L'Oreal 3-second setting mist. This baby right here. I went to Alabama for Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving was actually like 2 days before my birthday. So while my mom and I were at Walmart, I saw that they had like one of these left, of that setting spray left, and that's super viral. It's supposed to be like a dupe for the One Size Until Dawn, and that's actually, both of those are actually fixing sprays, which are different from setting spray. But as a birthday gift, my mom got it for me. Shout out to my mom. So I used that today. The only thing about it is that it smells like hairspray, so you have to hold your breath when using it, because like one wrong move and you're gonna have a coughing fit for the next like hour that you have your makeup on. But this is supposed to stay pretty well. I used it before and my makeup stayed pretty well. It does feel a little bit sticky in certain areas, so I'm gonna avoid trying to touch my face, but you guys, it's a really good setting spray. Anyway, today is also the last day of classes for everybody, so over the next few days are going to be finals. So today, the first, is the last day of classes. I have one class at 10 and it's over Zoom, so I don't have to go in person or anything. But I do have to drop something off to my friend because today is also like the last day that we're able to submit our revision for our short films for one of our classes. So I'm gonna give her my SD card reader so she can do that. And then when I get it back from her, I'm going to do mine and submit it, and then that's it. I don't really have any like finals or anything like that, so I'm pretty chill for the most part. I'm a major that we don't really need to do finals like that for real. I had one last semester, but she ended up canceling it, so I didn't have to go anyways. But yeah, I am all dressed. I'm about to head over to my friend, drop the SD card reader to her, and then go chill in the dining hall, eat breakfast, maybe sit there, eat lunch, and then go back to my dorm. Okay, you guys, I am back at my room. It's 1 something in the afternoon. The sun came out for like a split second, so it's probably not gonna pour until later tonight, but I'm still gonna keep my umbrella around just in case. I may go get Chick-fil-A later just because I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a while, and it feels kind of a treat, especially after this rough past couple of weeks. Also, I'm low-key just really craving Chick-fil-A right now. But yeah, I also think I'm gonna take off my makeup. I like it, but I also don't. Like, there's something that just feels like kind of off, and honestly it looks fine. I don't know why it looks so like pale and washed out on camera, but I promise you it looks a lot better. I also need to wipe it off because you can't really tell unless you get like super close. I don't know if you can see on camera. Okay, like this spot like right here, you see how it's like right here, not right here? That's actually because I was walking to the dining hall. Actually no, I was walking to Starbucks to hand my friend something because she needed it for class, my SD card reader. I handed that to her, but on the way there it was like super windy, so my eyes started watering, and I learned this trick that if you like bend over and let the tears fall out of your eyes instead of like down your face, it prevents your makeup from being like, you have like tear streaks. And I use the L'Oreal, which is supposed to be waterproof, so I'm like, okay, I'm fine. And then I look in my phone in the mirror, and now you can see the tear streak. It's not bad, and I honestly can fix it, but honestly I do want to start over period just because I felt like I didn't do as well as I wanted to. And I also was rushing a tad bit because even though my class is online, I did want to give my full attention to my class, especially this being my last class. And honestly I felt kind of bad because my professor started tearing up. She's like, oh, I don't really do well with goodbyes, so I felt so terrible. But yeah, also think just to have a long enough vlog, I'm going to import some clips from not yesterday but Saturday when I was with my mom on my actual birthday, because my birthday was this past Saturday, and we walked around the Atlantic Station for a little bit. I ended up buying something from Sephora, but honestly I think I might exchange it for something else just because I like it. It's nothing bad, I'll probably get it out another time, but I'm like, there's something else I actually really need that I'm probably going to swap that out for. That's at like basically at the same price point, maybe even a little bit cheaper. But yeah, so I'm gonna wipe my makeup off, let this camera charge for a little tiny bit, and then I'm going to revise my final like draft, my final draft I guess, for my class, because that's actually due today. I think it's due at midnight, I'm not exactly sure, but I want to get it done before midnight just because I don't want to end up falling asleep, completely forget, and then wake up realizing like, oh my goodness, okay. And even though my professor says he doesn't take late grades, he does. He just, well, I guess it depends. He usually is very lenient with us, but we do get like penalty points, so there's that. But yeah, that's what I'm about to do now. So I'm gonna put my camera on the charger for a little bit and just relax for a bit. Okay, I'm back. I'm done doing my makeup, and there's not really much of a difference. I do notice I'm a lot glowier this time, so I think the setting spray is still taking time to set. I did see some people say that the L'Oreal setting spray still left them a little bit glowy, so that could also be it. But in my makeup, I am going to walk through the dorms this time because I just like left my dorm and just walked outside the entire time. I'm gonna walk through the dorm, so if it's windy I may have like a better chance of preparing myself. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep a napkin on me just in case, and just, you know, I don't know what to do. Honestly, I'm gonna be so rude. But I'm actually about to head out to Chick-fil-A and work on this assignment. I wanted to do it while doing my makeup, but honestly doing makeup is kind of therapeutic for me, so I felt like I was gonna get distracted. I do need to know how to do like there's a multitasking, because I feel like whenever I get to the workforce I'm not gonna be able to do that. Well, maybe I am, I don't know. But yeah, I'm about to head out to Chick-fil-A, do my assignment there, and then to be quite honest, that's my last like assignment that I will know. Actually, I take that back because I had one class today that was online. Obviously I talked about that earlier. I had one class that was online, and she actually gave us like one final assignment, which I was a little aggravated about. I'm not even gonna lie, because I'm like, okay, whatever. But I have like one actual like really like major assignment, and that's like a 6-7 page essay. Holy crap, it's from my internship, and I'm not gonna lie, I was not happy when I learned about that. I was like, okay, like at the very end of the semester when everyone is just like ready to be like, okay, we're done. But I've had a pretty easy internship, to be quite honest. I actually really like my internship, and I'm thinking about coming back, like not as a class obviously, but as doing something else. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna go about that though. But yeah, I have that. That's my like only like really intense final assignment that I have. Everything else is pretty easy to do. It'll probably take me like no more than an hour or two. An hour or two for a college assignment, low-key, is a blessing, at least for me, because some assignments can take me like days. A, because I have a really short attention span, and two, just because some of them require a lot of like research and everything, and professors can be like really harsh with grading, and I'm not trying to fail, especially not my senior year. That's insane. But yeah, I put my jacket back on and then go get some food. Okay, you guys, it's nighttime now. Literally, it's nighttime. Almost 8. It's almost 8 o'clock right now. It's actually like 7:50 something, and I'm about to head back out to the dining hall because we're having late night breakfast, which we have like once every semester. I don't know if we had it early semester. I'm pretty sure we did, but I can't remember. But yeah, no, we have it like once or twice every semester. I feel like it might be packed. I don't know. I'm hoping that if it is packed, I'm able to find a booth seat, because if I sit by myself, I feel more comfortable like vlogging at a booth seat rather than at a table where there's a whole other bunch of people. Which I know sounds crazy. Vlogging is vlogging. No one really cares, but honestly, I just get like really shy about it. But yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I got done editing finally, and it was easier because our professor gave us feedback, and we're not allowed to have our phones out in his class. So I just wrote it by hand. So I had everything written down, which made it easier instead of trying to like memorize it, because I wanted to do it over the break instead of doing like the day that it was due. But I had left my notebook like that I wrote in Georgia, and I was in a whole different state. So I should have done it earlier than that, but I was being lazy, so that was looking my fault. But it's done. It only took me about like 10 minutes because there was very few things that he wanted me to fix, so I just turned it in. So finally uploaded to YouTube, so now my actors have it because they've been wanting to see it for themselves. So shout out to them for being so patient about it. But yeah, now it's time to head out, and I'm going to be wearing this thick jacket again because it's probably really cold outside, and I'm already low-key feel like I'm catching a cold, and I don't want to get sick. I don't have time for that. Hi you guys, I'm back from late night breakfast. Now it's like 10 o'clock. I was there for about like an hour 45-ish minutes because it started at 8:30. They like opened the gates. I don't know what to call that thing, that little, I don't know what to call that, but they unlocked the thing for us at like 8:30. So yeah, I was there for like an hour and a half, maybe an hour, like I said, hour 45. It was like low-key kind of getting busy. I thought it started at 8 o'clock, or no, yeah, I thought it started at 8 o'clock, so I was like worried I'd be a little bit late, and I wouldn't end up getting a booth seat. But as you saw from the clip earlier, I did. It actually started at 8:30, so I got there kind of early, and thank God I did, because the line ended up being like really long. It was low-key like really busy. The lines got long like really quickly, but I managed to find a seat, got in line, got in food. I actually wasn't that hungry because I did have Chick-fil-A like 2 hours before, so I wasn't really exactly starving. Therefore I didn't eat as much as I probably would have if I hadn't eaten before. But yeah, by the time I left, like 90% of people were already gone, and I hadn't even noticed. I was in my own world like the entire time. But yeah, so I think this is going to be the end of Vlogmas Day 1. So I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Good night, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow.